Los Angeles Lakers superstar LeBron James made an appearance on the Pat McAfee Show on Wednesday morning, where he covered a wide range of topics, from his ongoing NBA career to his relationships with some of the greatest players in basketball history. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. One of the most intriguing moments of the interview came when James was asked about his connection with Michael Jordan, a player he has often been compared to in the never-ending debate over the greatest of all time. Despite the comparisons and their shared status as basketball icons, James revealed that he and Jordan don't really communicate. "Me and Michael Jordan are in a good place," LeBron stated. "We don't talk. I think it's because I'm still playing. Right now, I'm fully locked in on my career, and that's where my focus is." James went on to explain why he believes Jordan has kept his distance. "We all know MJ. Even if you've never met him, you know what kind of competitor he is. He's one of the most ruthless, cutthroat competitors in sports history. And I think until I'm done playing, until he doesn't have to watch me running up and down the court in number 23, hearing my name mentioned alongside his every single time, he's like, 'I don't King talk to you. Don't call me. Don't text me.'" James acknowledged that this dynamic might change once he retires from the game. He's hopeful that, when the time comes, he and Jordan will be able to sit down and have real conversations about their respective careers and legacies. "I hope that changes one day," LeBron admitted. "Maybe when I'm done playing, we'll be able to have those talks. But right now, I think he's just letting me do my thing." While James and Jordan have yet to form a close bond, his relationship with the late Kobe Bryant developed over time. Interestingly, James shared that he and Kobe didn't really have a personal connection early in their careers. "Me and Kobe never had a real relationship until we played together on the Olympic team," James revealed. "We had a great relationship there, 2008, 2012, but even then, it was always competitive between us. We were always going at each other." However, things changed dramatically when LeBron made the decision to sign with the Lakers in the summer of 2018. "When I became a Laker and he retired, that's when our relationship really grew," James explained. "He welcomed me with open arms. He told me, 'Call me, bro, whatever you need in LA, I got you. You're a Laker now, your family.' That meant everything to me." Bryant, who tragically passed away in January 2020, left an indelible mark on the game and on LeBron. James has often spoken about how much he respected Kobe and how honored he was to carry on his legacy as the leader of the Lakers franchise. James, Jordan, and Bryant are three of the most frequently compared players in NBA history. Every time the GOAT conversation comes up, these three names dominate the discussion. For years, fans and analysts have debated who holds the title of the greatest player of all time. Jordan is widely considered the gold standard, with his 6 NBA championships, 5 MVPs, and a perfect record in the NBA Finals. Bryant, known for his relentless work ethic and Mamba mentality, solidified himself as one of the most skilled and clutch players the game has ever seen. And LeBron, now in his 21st season, has rewritten the record books, becoming the NBA's all-time leading scorer while maintaining an elite level of play for 2 decades. Despite the constant comparisons, James has always maintained that he never set out to be better than anyone. "I never played this game to be better than someone else," he said in a previous interview. "I just wanted to be the best version of myself. But when people put me in those conversations, it's humbling. To be mentioned with Michael Jordan, with Kobe Bryant, with the greatest players this game has ever seen, it's an honor." While some fans argue over stats, rings, and accolades, the reality is that each of these players has left a unique and lasting impact on the game of basketball. At 40 years old, James continues to defy expectations, playing at an incredibly high level and leading the Lakers in pursuit of another championship. But even as he continues to build on his legendary career, he knows that the day will come when he has to walk away from the game. When that time comes, will he and Jordan finally sit down and have that long-awaited conversation? "I think so," James said. "I think once I'm done, we'll have a lot to talk about. But until then, I'll just keep doing what I do." For now, the basketball world will continue to watch as LeBron adds to his incredible legacy, one that, regardless of where he ranks in the GOAT debate, will forever be etched in NBA history. Could LeBron James really leave the Los Angeles Lakers after 7 seasons? That's the big question making waves across the NBA right now. It seems unthinkable. After all, LeBron has become synonymous with the purple and gold, helping to deliver the franchise's 17th championship in 2020. But with his contract situation up in the air, speculation is growing about what the future holds for the four-time NBA champion. According to NBA insider Eric Pincus of Bleacher Report, LeBron James could be the most likely among the Lakers' key free agents, or potential free agents, to leave this summer. Given his age, legacy, and career trajectory, this could be his last opportunity to shape his future on his own terms. James isn't the only Laker facing an important decision this offseason. Newly acquired 3 and D forward Dorian Finney-Smith has a $15.4 million player option for next season. If he declines it, he could explore free agency, although he might struggle to find a better offer on the open market. Then there's starting center Jackson Hayes, who has been surprisingly effective in his role. Despite playing on a veteran's minimum deal, a strong playoff run could make him an attractive option for teams willing to offer a higher contract. Of course, the biggest name in all of this remains LeBron. His situation is different because of his $52.6 million player option. If he opts in, he remains a Laker for another year. But if he opts out, the possibilities become endless. At one point, many believed that LeBron's time in Los Angeles was coming to an end, especially after the Lakers shocked the league by trading Anthony Davis to the Dallas Mavericks in exchange for Luka Dončić. But rather than signaling an exit, the move seems to have rejuvenated LeBron. As Pincus pointed out, James and Dončić have developed an instant connection on the court. Playing alongside a young superstar like Luka could potentially extend LeBron's career, giving him another legitimate shot at winning a 5th championship. If LeBron does return to the Lakers, 2025-26 would mark his record-breaking 23rd season in the NBA. No player has ever played at this level for this long, and with the way LeBron continues to perform, retirement still feels like a distant thought. But what's more likely? Will he stay in Los Angeles, or will he decide to take his talents elsewhere? As Pincus sees it, the most realistic scenario is that LeBron opts out of his current contract but re-signs with the Lakers on a new short-term deal. This could be another 1+1 contract, a structure he has favored in the past, that would allow him to reassess his future on a yearly basis. Still, there are other options. If he decides to leave, there are a handful of teams that could make a serious push to sign him. The young and athletic Brooklyn Nets and the rising Detroit Pistons are two franchises that could create enough cap space to offer LeBron a max contract. But would he really leave the Lakers for a rebuilding team? That seems unlikely. A more intriguing possibility would be taking a pay cut to join an established contender. One team that stands out is the Cleveland Cavaliers. Currently sitting atop the Eastern Conference with a 57-14 record, the Cavs have all-star talent at nearly every position, except small forward. Could LeBron return to Cleveland for one final championship run? It would be a full-circle moment, and the prospect of him teaming up with Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, and Evan Mobley is certainly intriguing. That being said, even Pincus admits it's a long shot. While the idea of LeBron leaving the Lakers is fun to debate, the reality is that he's still more likely to remain in Los Angeles. As Pincus sees it, the chances of LeBron leaving are greater than Jackson Hayes walking away or Finney-Smith declining his option, but that doesn't mean it's inevitable. Regardless of what happens, one thing remains clear: LeBron James is still one of the most dominant players in the league. In 60 games for the Lakers this season, he has continued to defy age and expectations, averaging 24.9 points per game on incredibly efficient shooting splits, 51.6% from the field, 38.1% from three, and 76.6% from the free throw line. Along with his scoring, he's putting up 8.4 assists and 8.1 rebounds per game, proving that he can still impact the game in every facet. Even at 40 years old, he remains one of the most dangerous offensive weapons in the NBA. Beyond his individual performance, LeBron's presence has been crucial in keeping the Lakers competitive. With Dončić now in the mix, the Lakers have the potential to make a deep playoff run, and if they do, that could be enough to convince LeBron to stay put. After all, if there's a real shot at winning another championship, why leave? But the decision won't just be about basketball. LeBron has always been calculated when it comes to his career moves, and family, business opportunities, and legacy will all play a role in what he decides to do next. His son, Bronny James, is expected to enter the NBA draft in 2025, and LeBron has made it clear that he would love to play alongside him. If that dream is a priority, LeBron could structure his next contract in a way that allows him to join whichever team drafts Bronny. With the off-season approaching, All eyes will be on LeBron James. Will he remain with the Lakers and continue building his legacy in Los Angeles, or will he shock the basketball world and make another move that changes the landscape of the NBA once again? Only time will tell. With the season moving forward and the playoff picture becoming clearer, the Lakers know they need to make adjustments. Their solution may lie in acquiring fresh talent, and reports suggest they have identified a promising young forward from the Portland Trail Blazers as a potential trade target. Toumani Camara, the 52nd overall pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, has quickly exceeded expectations in Portland. His combination of defensive tenacity and improved perimeter shooting makes him an intriguing prospect for any team in need of reliable depth. For the Lakers, who are searching for dependable role players to support Luka Dončić and LeBron James, Camara seems like a natural fit. Camara's energy and defensive mindset could provide a significant boost to the Lakers' second unit. His ability to guard multiple positions, disrupt passing lanes, and contribute on the glass would give LA a much-needed defensive presence off the bench. As Colin Keane from the Sporting News highlights, he competes relentlessly on the defensive end, using his length to disrupt plays and battle for rebounds. This kind of effort is precisely what the Lakers have been lacking at times this season. Additionally, Camara has shown steady improvement in his three-point shooting, an area where the Lakers need reinforcements. With defenses focused on LeBron and Dončić, having a player who can knock down open shots while maintaining a strong defensive presence is crucial. His ability to space the floor while bringing toughness on defense makes him an ideal role player for a team with championship aspirations. One of the biggest advantages of targeting Camara is his highly affordable contract. He is set to earn just $1.9 million this season, with team-friendly options for the next 2 years, $2.2 million in 2025-26 and $2.4 million in 2026-27. This makes him an incredible value for a team like the Lakers, who are already dealing with a tight salary cap situation. Finding impactful players on cost-effective deals is a priority for any contender, and Camara represents a rare opportunity to add a high-upside player without sacrificing financial flexibility. His contract would allow the Lakers to maintain room for future moves while still improving their depth. While Camara's contract makes him an attractive trade target, actually acquiring him won't be simple. Portland has seen steady improvement this season, with Camara developing into an important piece alongside breakout star Deni Avdija. Given his strong defensive contributions and promising offensive potential, the Trailblazers may be reluctant to part ways with him unless they receive a compelling offer. The Lakers have a few trade assets they could use to make a deal happen. They could offer draft picks, young players, or a package that includes veteran contracts to balance salaries. However, the Trailblazers will likely weigh their options carefully before deciding to move a young player on a team-friendly deal. Another challenge the Lakers will face is competition from other teams. Camara's strong performances and affordability make him an appealing target for multiple franchises looking to strengthen their rosters. If the Lakers truly want him, they will need to act decisively and put together an offer that Portland finds hard to refuse. If the Lakers manage to land Camara, his presence could provide immediate benefits on both ends of the floor. Defensively, he would add much-needed versatility, allowing the Lakers to switch more effectively and defend high-scoring wings across the league. His hustle and ability to guard multiple positions could take some pressure off LeBron and Dončić, giving them more freedom to focus on their offensive roles. On offense, Camara's developing three-point shot would allow him to space the floor, making it harder for defenses to collapse on LeBron and Dončić in the paint. If he continues to improve his shooting consistency, he could become a valuable 3-and-D option, similar to the role players that have historically thrived alongside LeBron on championship contending teams. Additionally, his high motor and rebounding ability would bring extra toughness to the Lakers' frontcourt. At just 24 years old, Camara has room to grow, and playing alongside two superstars like LeBron and Dončić could accelerate his development. The Lakers are looking for players who can contribute immediately but also have long-term upside, and Camara checks both boxes. As the off-season approaches, the Lakers' front office, led by GM Rob Pelinka, will likely continue evaluating trade targets and potential roster upgrades. While Camara is an exciting possibility, the Lakers must carefully consider their options and weigh the cost of acquiring him against other potential moves. If they decide to aggressively pursue Camara, they will need to navigate trade negotiations carefully. Portland will not give him up easily, especially given his growth and affordability. However, the Lakers have a history of making bold moves, and if they truly believe Kamara is the missing piece to help elevate them to championship contention, they could be willing to make a strong push for him. The Lakers' struggles this season have made it clear that changes need to be made. Adding a player like Toumani Camara would address multiple areas of concern, including defense, shooting, and roster depth. His energy, defensive mindset, and growing offensive skill set make him an ideal fit for a team looking to maximize its championship window with Luka Dončić and LeBron James. The question now is whether the Lakers can put together the right offer to convince Portland to part ways with their young forward. If they can pull off the move, Kamara could play a key role in the team's push for another title. One thing is certain, this offseason will be crucial for the Lakers as they aim to build a roster capable of competing at the highest level.